too close to the pilings, which is an easy thing to do. I'm gonna snake charm this guy. Just like that. This is a good size for a big mangrove. Big for sure, right? Because we know there's 16, 18, 20 and all that stuff out yonder. Open. Right through the nose. And near the thing, but I found out the other day I do need some reaction time. And if you notice, I'm in the shade here. Probably chum them a little bit. Give them something to think on. I'm sure the camera glare is going to be a problem. Now let it. Trick to these snappers, and it's well suited to me because they'll make their kill hit first, so they'll whack and then they'll let go, and then they'll come back and eat the fish, and or not come back, but they'll whack it a couple times. They'll be right in front of it, and then they'll come back for it. Just right. Let him drift in from there. You can't go hide anywhere without heading straight for him. That fish I lost still got a sore lip from last time. Bottom. Give him a little bit of slack to run around. Definitely don't want crabs messing with my bait. You may have heard this before. If you don't get a bite in 5 minutes, move. And that's what I'm doing, because I came over here and got my bait stolen. Get one he can swallow whole, see what happens. Missed him. Okay. He hit it and quit it. Not fair. See, I'm letting that drift. I know you're fired up. Come get it. There we go. Tappy tap. Come on. Just like that. Is it the target species? It feels like it, that's for sure. Look at him going up high. I think it is. I think I just saw him in the tighten his drag a little bit. And he's probably the size. Yep, he's keeper. I'm perch sure. Kind of rule number one. I remember mentioning that to somebody. When you go on the beach, having to pack up and move can be a real nuisance. But if it makes it worth your trip, it's worth your trip, right? Spend all day catching nothing. Okay, if you're just out there to relax, that's fine. But if you're want to get some dinner, if they're not biting, move. Just right, just where I wanted it to hit. I think this cave-in might be a home for them. Could be what's going on, where you've got this sinkhole. Probably a cavern underneath there. Because that's where he was trying to run. Tap, tap. There's little taps happening. And I'm on again. This one's bigger. I'm sure of it. You didn't hold me up. You did not hold me up. You did, you little bastard. He's out. Now he's going for the... Let's see. Do I have a tape on this thing? I do not have a tape measure on my cooler. All right, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for playing today. All right, do your dance. Inches up to 5. Okay, I don't think I'm getting 5. I'm not sure what it is. Is that big? Big pin. It's not a pin. I don't know what these guys are. Kind of whitebait, but those snappers are enjoying them a whole lot. And here we go. Off the cone and drift in. They're going to come out of the cavern. They're fired up too. That's what's happening. So they're going to come out of the cavern, whack this guy and run. Now, I've noticed with this Shimano Terramar is there is a right-handed bias on it. If you look at the, yeah, it's a little bit, it's got a slight spiral to the right. Couldn't have been just 2 of them. Or are they skiddy now? A little bit farther out. There we go. It's feeling pretty good. That's bottom. Thump. Come on. That was the kill hit. Unless he pulled him off, there's a grab and run hit after that. There we go. I might have lost my bait on that one being too slow. Oh no. Oh, he had a grip on him, that was it. I'm going to try something else. guys don't like the pins, but the bigger ones are like, yep, that's mine. And we'll try something else. I know there's some kind of cavern under there, because that's where they keep trying to run. So rather than cast in front of the piling, I'm going to throw in front of the cavern. Right there. Drift down. Bunch of big boys hit him. Maybe two gimme. Maybe they were liking those white baits and I shouldn't have messed around. Boom, on the floor. Naturally drifted in out of the bay. Come on. You ain't took him yet. That's a good one. That's a good one. Get off them rocks. Get off them rocks. Not so good. Feisty. Feisty. Huh. Ouch. And I didn't take the tape measure myself again. Okay, your lucky day. Goodbye. Well, isn't that funny? The bigger ones were eating the smaller fish. Smaller, shinier fish. Trying to charm them here. No net. Flee, flee. Oh no, he's not about to have it, is he? Ah, he's still too quick. This is the biggest of the shiny little guys. Oh, and that's not good for him. Somebody comment if you know what these guys are. I think I just done it in. Pass the piling, let it drift, let it come in. Let's hope for another big one. And I believe that has struck bottom. Nope. felt the tap. Little tap. Should be getting an eat anytime. These really are a snapper. Snapper are hard fighting fish. Even, there we go. Look at that. Somebody's eating it. Oh, and he's on. And he's fighting hard too. What is he? Is he big enough? Is he keeper? Fighting like a keeper. He's headed for that cavern. I think he's keeper. Nope, he might be too small. I think he's 11. That's an 11Z. Under the ice, bud. Gotta get underneath that ice towel. Now I'm gonna tie a rig for my wife too, for Judith. For Grace, the Duchess of Cardiff. Hey guys, it's the next day, and I'm just sitting here kind of rewrapping. I can't see anything now, but that's okay. We did pretty good. 4 total, 3 keepers, 11 no monsters. I did learn I didn't film any kind of catch and cook type stuff or cleaning and all that, because people have seen that forever. But something I think that to my memory, I've never seen anybody do. But when I cut the pin bones out this time, I left the skin on the fillet. So I had the skin on, I cut the pin bones out while the skin was still on the fillet, and it held it much more solid, where before I was taking the skin off of the fillet and then trying to cut out the pin bones, and the fillet was just kind of squirming all over the place. And that skin just tends to hold it all kind of steady. And I cut those pin bones out, then skin it, and that portion with the pin bones just comes right away. So that's maybe a good thing to follow up with. Not much coming up. I do have a video that's just kind of full of a bunch of different stuff from this summer that is actually more into the past. This was just recently, yesterday would have been Saturday, August 17th, I think. And so that was just the previous day, and we are looking to, when we get back. I never did get to do any bottom dropping for the main snapper season, but we do have an extended weekend snapper season that's going to be going on till November or something. So I'll have opportunities to go out on a weekend and do some drops looking for snapper and trigger. We'll be able to look for trigger at the same time. And to be honest, of the two, I think I might actually even prefer the trigger. Maybe the occasional grouper or whatever happens, but I'm not holding my breath. The most common stuff would be trigger, snapper, red snapper, and what's referred to as beeliners or mingo snapper, or the proper name being vermilion snapper, which are very good. They tend to be a little bit soft, but they're really tasty fish as well in their own right. So I will see you guys next time.